Hey everybody, it's Twan and Guy. Just coming to you from Los Angeles, California. It's a beautiful morning here. And I wanted to take some time to address the whole Mr. C situation. I have been following the story closely, but I didn't want to say anything or share any of my opinion about it without hearing the whole story or, and processing my thoughts. Number one, let me be the first to say that if this is genuine, I am really happy for Mr. C. I think it is a good thing when people are strong enough to come out and walk in their truth. I applaud him for his courage, and it's hope he says he is free, and if you're free, bruh, kudos. I celebrate you on that. I celebrate with you on that. But after watching the video, I gotta admit, I have some reservations about how all of this come about. I thought it was a little bit too soon, honestly, to be coming out with a coming out video. Number one, because he didn't come out of his own will. He was dragged out, if as it were. Nope, no shade. But he didn't come out of the closet. He was pushed. And that's a problem for me, because coming out is a very delicate process. And I think everyone who does it or is going through it has to be able to do it on their own volition. It has to be because they want to. And I think it can be damaging if a person is brought out by scandal. And that's a lot to deal with. Your sex life is now, and even though I understand your sex life, his sex life has been known for a while. People have known, but he has denied it, and he has always said that he was a straight man, which I believe he still is. So this video comes on the heels of a scandal. And that's a problem for me. That's a problem because, like I said, there's some very delicate issues in the coming out process that everybody has to deal with. And hopefully the video is not this organization's attempt to pimp him and exploit him, because he is a celebrity, because he is known, and he's a hip-hop legend. Hopefully that's not the case, because if it is the case, I think this could be more damaging than healing, if that makes sense. Secondly, I'd like to say I don't think Mr. C is gay, because if my knowledge and what I have gotten from what I've learned from my transgender brothers and sisters is, if a man is attracted to a transgender woman, he is not gay. Pre-op, post-op, whatever. A transgender woman presents herself to society as female. You use female pronouns when addressing her. In every way, pre-op, post-op, does not matter. This person who is a transgender female is female and should be respected as such. And if you are a straight man, if you're a man who's attracted to transgendered women, you're attracted to women. Men who are attracted to women are not gay. That's all I'm saying. And it maybe my transgender community, correct me if I'm wrong. If I am wrong, correct me. I'm open to that. But I personally don't feel Mr. C is gay. So the whole coming out video, I'm gay, that is out of order. Way out of order. And hopefully the transgender community will speak up about this, because it's wrong. And I feel like Mr. C's coming out is a wake-up call for those of us in the social justice, community building, spiritual healing work that we do. To me, it was a wake-up call. What is this brother coming out to? He's been dragged out by a messy, treacherous, vicious person. He's been pushed out of the closet and by someone who tried to exploit him. That can be devastating. What kind of community is he coming out to? Hopefully he has people around him who are able to love him and nurture him through this process. And it is indeed a process. And, you know, long story short, because I could ramble on, I just really hope he's coming out and there are some people who can love him and keep him healthy. And he's not going to be damaged by this whole thing. And I just think the video was too much. I think it was too soon. And it should have been thought out. It should have been thought out, because a lot of it, for me, is just out of order. And I feel like there are some greedy people, some opportunists behind it, who saw a chance to get some notoriety, who saw a chance to exploit this situation. And it wasn't about him. It was about them. And that's foul. That's how I feel about it. Feel free to comment. I mean, and I hope his video, this video, other videos about this situation will spark some conversation in our community and we can be healed. Because as one of the people I admire, Mr. Bishop T.D. Jakes, always says, you cannot conquer what you won't confront. And this is something that black people need to conquer. We really need to conquer this if we're going to have a healed, a whole, and a functioning community that is safe for everybody. We have to have these conversations. So, if you want to comment on this video, please feel free to do so. I am open to the dialogue, and I hope it helps someone. Peace.